Here's more wrestling news for November 26, 2025. Your headlines for this afternoon include WWE teases 4 game-changing twists for Cena versus Dominik Mysterio, real reason Samoa Joe was made AEW World Champion revealed, devastating update, Holland rushed into emergency surgery, TNA targeting former AEW star during free agent rush, ticket prices drop ahead of John Cena's final WWE match in Washington, true story behind former WWE champion's delayed Hall of Fame induction, and more. John Cena's retirement tour takes another major step this weekend as he prepares to face Dominik Mysterio in an Intercontinental Championship rematch at WWE Survivor Series War Games. Dominik lost the title to Cena during the veteran's penultimate appearance on Raw and now finds himself serving as the second-to-last opponent to Cena in his final run as an active in-ring performer. With fans wanting to see who walks out of San Diego as champion, several reports indicate that WWE Creative has been discussing multiple scenarios for the rematch, and although one direction is already locked in, its details remain tightly guarded. Behind those discussions, 4 major options have surfaced, including another WWE Creative plan that would drastically change the tone of Cena's farewell match. Number 4. A former WWE champion turns heel to help Dominik Mysterio regain the title. Rey Mysterio's rivalry with Dominik has been reignited since his return to the ring. On Raw this week, Rey confronted Dominik after he mocked Cena by taking down a mini version of the C-Nation leader during a promo segment. But in a shocking twist being considered, WWE Creative's plan would see Rey Mysterio take an unexpected heel turn, aligning with his son to help Dominik defeat Cena. Such a moment would immediately become one of the year's most talked about turns. Number 3. El Grande Americano steps in to secure the win for Dominik. El Grande Americano has been a major factor in Dominik's success ever since the Masked Star aligned with him earlier this year. Given how often Americano has helped Dominik steal big wins, it's entirely plausible that he could play a decisive role again at Survivor Series. Their alliance is also extending beyond WWE, as Dominik and Americano are scheduled to team against Penta and Rey Fenix at AAA Guerrera de Titanes on December 20th. That upcoming tag match adds even more reason to believe Americano could appear in San Diego to protect his AAA partner and help regain the Intercontinental Championship. Number 2. Dominik regains the title with a new faction behind him. Another possibility on the table involves Dominik winning the championship with the launch of an entirely new faction. Santos Escobar has yet to return to the ring after re-signing with WWE, and Saturday could be the perfect moment for that comeback. In this scenario, Escobar would join forces with Los Garza, Angel and Berto to ambush Cena and assist Dominik in reclaiming the title. Such a shift would allow Dominik to break away from the Judgment Day and step into a leadership role, potentially setting him up as a double champion in the near future. Number 1. Cena pulls an Eddie Guerrero-style finish to retain the title. Throughout Dominik's championship reign, he relied heavily on shortcuts and underhanded tactics to hold on to the gold. WWE Creative may now flip that script by having Cena beat Dominik with a clever Eddie Guerrero-inspired trick finish, the kind of unexpected move that could draw a massive crowd reaction while paying tribute to a classic Guerrero moment. If Cena retains, he would likely defend the Intercontinental Championship one final time during his retirement match on December 13th at Saturday night's main event, where his expected challenger and probable winner appears to be Gunther. Which of these WWE Creative plans do you think should be executed, and why? Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Samoa Joe's huge win over Hangman Adam Page at AEW Full Gear 2025 surprised a lot of fans, but it turns out the decision wasn't a last-minute creative pivot. According to Self-Made Pro, the entire title change was decided a full month before the pay-per-view, and the reasoning offers a sharp look at AEW's creative struggles behind the scenes. During a Self-Made session, the report revealed that Tony Khan had already committed to the direction long before Full Gear. Tony made this call about a month ago. About a month ago he said, "I'm gonna take the belt off Hangman." Yes, they hit a dead end with Hangman, but it was self-inflicted. AEW had apparently booked itself into a corner. With Page's title run losing momentum, no compelling challengers lined up, and no fresh storyline to pivot toward, Khan found himself with limited options. The report underscored how quickly the situation deteriorated. It was literally a self-inflicted problem and a self-imposed problem. At the same time, he found himself a month out from the pay-per-view thinking, "I don't really have anywhere else to go given the current lay of the land in my promotion." That internal stalemate pushed Khan to map out a shift in direction. The belt was coming off page, not for shock value, but simply to open new creative lanes that weren't available with Hangman as champion. He made the call about a month before the pay-per-view. He said, "I'm going to take the belt off him because this is the lane I'm going to go to generate more interest and directions for storytelling purposes." That's the choice he made, and that's basically why he took the belt off Hangman Page. In AEW's eyes, Samoa Joe brings fresh matchups, stronger heel dynamics, and more storyline flexibility than Page did at this moment in the company's trajectory. Whether fans agree with the timing or execution remains to be seen, but the move was clearly designed to reposition the world title picture heading into 2026. Do you think Tony Khan made the right call by putting the AEW world title on Samoa Joe, or should Hangman Page have been given some more time to turn things around? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know where you'd take the championship story next. Ridge Holland has revealed the true extent of his medical situation, and it's far more serious than anyone initially realized. In a new Twitter update, Holland explained that further medical testing uncovered 2 collapsed discs in his neck, which were causing significant nerve impingement. The discovery forced doctors to act immediately, leading to a major disc replacement procedure at the Hospital for Special Surgery in Manhattan. Holland shared the update while wearing a neck brace, stating, "After further testing, I had 2 collapsed discs in my neck, resulting in nerve impingement. Yesterday, I underwent disc replacement surgery at the Hospital for Special Surgery in Manhattan with Dr. Sharice Qureshi. The surgery was deemed to be very successful." This update confirms just how serious the situation had become. What originally appeared to be manageable neck issues quickly escalated once doctors realized the severity of the collapsed discs. Holland also posted earlier on Instagram, noting that the surgeons replaced the discs from C5 to C7 and thanking the hospital staff for the care he received throughout the process. The revelation sheds new light on the months of pain and physical limitations Holland has been quietly battling. Whether he eventually returns to the ring remains uncertain, but the priority now is his long-term health and recovery following such a major procedure. Do you think Ridge Holland should consider stepping away from wrestling after such a significant neck scare, or is a comeback still possible down the line? Share your thoughts in the comments below. TNA Wrestling is deep into an important contract cycle right now, but the company isn't just focused on renewals, they're actively looking to strengthen the roster with fresh talent. According to Fightful Select, TNA entered discussions with Bear Bronson and is hoping to bring him in for the upcoming El Paso tapings. Those familiar with the talk said TNA is optimistic that if everything lines up, Bronson could end up signing a deal. Bronson hasn't slowed down for a second since his AEW contract expired earlier this year. Since March, he's worked close to 90 matches across the independent scene, making appearances for Wrestling Open, ICW, GCW, and several other promotions. He's become one of the most active and visible free agents in the industry, and TNA clearly took notice. That said, the door isn't closed elsewhere. An AEW source noted that there's still interest on their side in potentially bringing Bronson back, suggesting this isn't a one-sided race. With multiple options on the table, Bronson's next move could come down to timing, opportunity, and where he sees the best long-term fit. As TNA continues reshaping its roster heading into the next phase of its rebuild, and with Bronson grinding non-stop across the indies, this may be the right talent pairing at exactly the right time. Would you like to see Bear Bronson officially sign with TNA, or should he make a return to AEW instead? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know where you think he belongs. A question has lingered for years: why hasn't Batista been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? Despite retiring more than 6 years ago and even being announced for the 2020 class, the Animal still hasn't taken his place among the inductees. After years of speculation, the real answer has finally been clarified. On the November 23, 2025 edition of the Fightful Report, Sean Ross Sapp addressed the situation directly. He confirmed that Batista's absence has nothing to do with backstage issues, politics, or internal disagreements. Instead, the explanation is far simpler: timing. Scheduling is the reason I'm given every year because I ask every year, and I'm told it's scheduling every year. Batista's rapidly expanding film career continues to keep him busy with major productions, international shooting schedules, and long-term commitments that make it nearly impossible to secure dates for a Hall of Fame appearance during WrestleMania weekend. WWE has repeatedly attempted to bring him in over the last several years, but his availability has been the only barrier. Sapp's confirmation finally clears up the ongoing uncertainty. Batista remains firmly on WWE's Hall of Fame radar, but the company is simply waiting for the moment when his packed calendar finally aligns with WrestleMania weekend. WWE's December 13th, 2025 edition of Saturday Night's Main Event in Washington, D.C. is drawing closer, and the latest numbers show that ticket prices are steadily dropping as John Cena's final match approaches. According to WrestleTix, the cheapest ticket available has now fallen to $342.60, down from the previous $424. The update also notes that 1,247 tickets remain, with 15,552 distributed out of the current 16,799 seat setup inside Capital One Arena. WrestleTix further explained the shift in the configuration and why the overall ticket count hasn't moved dramatically. Section 200 is a newly opened section, and the highlighted sections below have continued to fill in. Most of those seats were already accounted for in the previous updates, which is why the distributed count has not moved much since last week. With just 18 days left before Cena's retirement match, the slight dip in pricing may indicate WWE adjusting to fan demand, or simply making it easier for more people to witness one of the most significant send-offs in company history. Will you be trying to grab a ticket before they sell out? And do you expect prices to drop even further as the event gets closer? Let us know in the comments below. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.